Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. To my subscribers, I appreciate you staying with me. For new viewers, I thank you for joining me and ask that if you enjoy my reading today, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel in order to be notified when I upload new weekly and monthly readings. Now today I'll be doing a general weekly reading for all of the signs for the week of August 21st through August 27th, 2017. As the reading focuses on the general energy surrounding all of the signs this week, the messages may or may not resonate with you. For more personalized reading that focuses specifically on you, please contact me at the email listed in the description box and the About section of this channel, changingphasestarot@gmail.com. I've already meditated and shuffled the cards off camera to save time, and I pulled 3 cards plus 1 additional card from the bottom of the deck for the overall energy for the week from the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid. There's 1 additional guidance card from the Soulful Woman guidance card deck to complement the reading, and I also pulled 2 clarifying cards for 2 of the cards that I'll get to in a minute. Now the first card, or the energy surrounding us at the beginning of the week, is the 3 of Air. We could also consider this card to be the context or the past or the energy surrounding you leaving last week and entering this week. The 3 of Air, or the 3 of Swords in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, traditionally speaks of heartache, many times third-party situations in a relationship. It can represent rejection, sadness, loneliness, heartbreak, betrayal, grief. And although these events can sort of appear out of nowhere and cause us great pain, we know that pain, sorrow, and grief are oftentimes necessary on our journey of life. So without pain, there would be no challenge and no lessons learned. And it's this more optimistic or sort of silver-lined approach that this particular deck, the Good Tarot deck, interprets the message of the card. So in this deck, it represents natural departures, needing to let go in order to allow for something better to come in. Right? It can also have to do with a third party, but this third party is here to help us to see the truth of a particular situation. It tells us that it is in our highest good to see the truth, regardless of our temporary discomfort, and that we must understand that this too shall pass. Right? Sometimes, even though we might not understand it at the moment, sometimes rejection is just a way for spirit to protect us, right? To show us that no, that isn't the best thing for you, right? There's something better, and something better will come in. You just have to make room for it, right? Clear the way for something better to come in. Now, I did pull a clarifying card to gain more insight into this message, right, on the 3 of Air, the 3 of Swords, and I pulled the 6 of Cups. Now, the 6 of Cups, it has to do with, or it tells me, that this heartache or whatever difficult situation here that you're dealing with does have something to do with the past. It's definitely something from the past, and this is in the past position here. And the 6 of Cups traditionally has to do with nostalgia, remembering something happy from the past, looking to the past or a situation from the past, but deep down knowing that we must leave it behind, right, in order to continue forward into the unknown. So whatever pain we experienced in this past situation was definitely intended to teach us some type of lesson in order to make way for something better, right? Something better will arrive in our lives, always in divine timing. Now, around the middle of the week, the energy that we have surrounding the middle of the week is the 7 of Air. This will be our focus card, our present, right? With present being relative. So whenever you hear the message is when you're supposed to hear it. And the 7 of Swords is, again, not a great card, much like the 3 of Swords, right? The 7 of Swords, or 7 of Air, is about betrayal, deceit, somebody getting away with something. Now, this could either be you, but I'm honestly not feeling that it's you. I do feel that this is somebody who possibly did something to you, was deceitful with you and getting away with it. And in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, the Thief card, it shows the man running away, sort of stealing away in the middle of the night with the swords. And this doesn't always have to do with stealing, though. It could be, if this is you, this could be you needing, right, out of necessity, you had to be sort of sneaky for some reason, right? Maybe you're planning a move, or maybe you're planning to move jobs or move away, in order to move towards something better. But for right now, you need to keep things under wraps, right? You need to keep things covered up or secret until everything is aligned, everything is, as you need to have it in order for you to move forward. So for right now, you kind of need to be a little secretive, a little sneaky. So it's not always about, to do with stealing. It could also be a cautionary card, warning you to be careful with someone, not allowing a certain person to deceive you in any way. In this particular deck, it also speaks of nonconformity, needing to live life on our own terms, needing to be true to ourselves, true to our calling, sort of seeking or looking within, looking deep down to figure out or find out what we must do for ourselves in order to be the more authentic version of ourselves in this life. And the clarifying card that I pulled on the Seven of Air is the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands traditionally signifies a milestone in a relationship. It also symbolizes, or signifies a marriage, sort of a happy home card. It's definitely about stability, right? So again, I do get the feeling here that there is something, this, whatever you went through, this bad situation, this negative situation, has something to do with a relationship from the past, could have to do with your childhood, but I'm getting more the feeling of, a relationship or something tied to your past, right? A past relationship. Leaving the week, the energy that we have at the end of the week is the Major Arcana, number 19, the Sun. Now, this card in the future or outcome position is very optimistic, right? It's a card about fulfillment. It is sort of the light after the darkest hour. So whatever we went through here, we have the light at the end of the tunnel, right? It's the light after this darkness. And it's a card that speaks of happiness, success, joy. You carry this light inside you. Other people see this light and are drawn to your inner light. It could be a time when you're feeling more spiritually enlightened as well. You finally, after going through whatever you endured, you see the path ahead of you, right? And you've attained a new level of insight and understanding. You may have even had a personal or intellectual breakthrough, or finally you feel like you've, aha, I figured out who I am. It's my authentic self, right? You've unlocked that, unlocked your inner self, your inner being. Now you're living more authentically. So it's about, it's a time of abundance. It's a time of understanding that everything is possible. Things are illuminated, projects come to fruition, and we definitely need to, be thankful. As always, be thankful for what we have, but also saying that, it's a time of growth, right? Growth for ourselves, and a time when everything, including relationships, everything seems to flourish. Now, the overall energy for the week, which was the card at the bottom of the deck, is the Ten of Water. I love this Ten of Water in this deck. So this is the Ten of Cups. And much like the Buddha that we see on the card, it embodies happiness, joy, pure contentment, emotional fulfillment, particularly in the area of family and relationships, peace, harmony, love, where your dreams and wishes come true. You're feeling good in your good fortune after everything that you've been through here, right? It's a feeling of happiness, of ultimate happiness. So having attained an idyllic state. And it's a time to sort of stop and really appreciate everything that you've accomplished, and once again to be grateful for everything that you have in your life right now, right? In this particular deck, in the Good Tarot deck, it speaks of, again, serenity, peace, good fortune. It tells us or asks us, reminds us to celebrate what we have achieved, and also to, sort of keep sight of the opportunities that still lie ahead for us. And you, as an intuitive person, trusting your gut feeling to guide you, you know that when you truly feel happy or inspired about something, you know that you're on the right path. You know that that is the way to go, right? So aim to seek out these opportunities that make you feel fulfilled and are more aligned with your personal values, rather than just, going along, sort of following everybody else or following the path that you're expected to take. No, you need to follow your path, right? In order to live a more authentic life and to be the more authentic version of yourself in this life. What we have here is our Soulful Woman Guidance card is number 31, and it is called Being with Discomfort. And I think this card ties in very well with the rest of the messages for the week. Let me read you from the book here what it says for card number 31. And it says, beneath any pain I may feel, my soul essence awaits me. When I'm stirred up, hurt, or thrown off balance, I resist running away from my tears or anger. Instead, I allow myself to sink deeper and deeper within myself, and a shift inevitably takes place. I reach my inner light, pure and luminous, still there, still intact. It is as pure as the day I was born, shining, resilient, brilliant, like a diamond. Which is, I think, a beautiful message to close out the reading with, because, if we look at everything that we saw at the beginning of the week, having passed through all these endured the difficult situations, right? You came out, you endured it, you're on the other side of it, you're happy now. This card just sort of reaffirms that, just says that it's okay to go through these painful moments, right? We all go through these painful moments in life, but what's important is what we take out of them, right? What we learn from these painful moments and what we take out of them, and what we can, and how we can harness that pain and sort of push ourselves forward into the next adventure or next chapter of our lives, or whatever it is that we wish to achieve. So it's using what the knowledge that we gained from going through this painful experience on our journey, right, in order to become a more authentic version of ourselves, and always in divine timing. So I would like to once again thank you for joining me today. I do hope that these messages have helped you in some way. And of course, I wish you a week full of success and positive energies. Please keep a lookout for the new monthly readings. The monthly readings for the month of August are already posted on my channel. The new monthly readings for the month of September will be out probably by next weekend. And then the next weekly reading will be coming out soon after. So keep your eyes peeled for the new postings coming up. So take care, and I'm sending you much peace, love, and light. Ciao.